Hey, Internet Void, this is Space Unicorn coming back at ya. So sorry we got cut off last time. Some guests arrived 10 minutes early, which I should have anticipated, they usually do. It wasn't even the guy who's usually 10 minutes early, it was weird. But then, I obviously had to stop because I'm in the living room, where, you know, the guests are. So you stop. But, I've had a slightly terrible day at work, so to follow that up, we are now gonna be terrified. Oh, look at that stutter up there. That's weird. Okay. But we are still seasick, apparently. I think we're in the old archives. Yeah, the rainy hall is out there, and we are now in the archives. And there is a diff. Okay, those are not my footsteps. But we are going to assume they're far away, because I wanted to look at this for a moment. Oh god, it is hard to ignore though. So this is a flag of some kind? I liked the, oh, what's it even called? It's not really shields. What are they called, babe? The shields that like a family can have that has like the emblem and stuff. Heraldry? It sounds better in Danish, I have to say. Oh no, is the illegal PDF side down? Don't worry, babe, it will be up in like 14 hours if we know, nerds. Anyway, we're just gonna round this corner. There are books all over the place. Why are there books just lying around? And then R to flip it. Okay. If I just keep doing that, it will turn right. Okay, what's that say? Radio vegetate? Oh, is this like a book on vegetables? Like all the names and stuff? I mean, guess that would be useful. And is that the Necronomicon, really? No. Fanzenreich? I do not know enough German to know what that even is. Like, Reich is like... Sorry, that's Danish. Reich. You know, the Third Reich and stuff. Lance? Yeah, I have it here. And, oh, that was heavy. Okay. And those are just pages, so... And... No, where's my light? Where's my light? Oh, I can't sprint. Okay. Lamp. Lamp. Okay. Thank you. You see how quickly you go insane here? Did the books fly too? I haven't installed the lantern mod yet, which may have been a mistake. But I thought I would get to them actually introducing the lantern. And honestly, it isn't so much a mod as it's just... What? Yeah. Oh, this is lovely. Apparently it's too dark in here. Okay, so what? So these are just some blood things that exist. Let me know. See? Yeah, we've gotten a little more insane. Isn't that lovely? I'm sorry, Daniel, we got to check the dark corner in case there's stuff. There is not. Okay, we will leave the dark corner now. Go back to our lovely lantern. So we have like 5 tinder boxes, I believe? 4? 4. It looks dark here, so I'm gonna run around that corner to see what is there. It's gonna be fine. Okay, there's light. I could also lean, I guess. Forget about it. Okay, so there's a room in there. And okay, that's not unsettling apparently. Same flag. God, the sound design is amazing in this game. It's just continuous creepy factor. Alright, sent to the weird dark room. Okay, this is unsettling, and I agree. This is why we're going to the corner. And hiding? Okay. I think it's down. Alright. Lantern! Yay! And right now it has very little oil. And I think that's also the herbologist book. And who's that chest? I can't. Oh, there we go. You have to get used to the controls just a little bit. A lot of it is very intuitive, but you have to be intuitive in the correct way. There's another plant. Okay, I shouldn't just break every single plant I see. This is kind of instinct. Okay, maybe I do need the lantern. Okay, what was the hotkey for lantern? Dang it, I didn't pay attention. I'm just gonna try some buttons until it works. Alright, F. Okay. Let's go. Okay, that was it's inwards. Okay, light. Light. It's Daniel, come on, there's light right there. Okay, okay, the castle is actually shaking. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. I think we're good in here, right? I think we're good in here. Except for all those noises and the fact that things keep shaking. Check everywhere. I probably already missed stuff. Doing my best. Even with infinite lantern oil, you still like tinderboxes. And also this is an excuse not to go ahead too quickly. So I don't know what's behind that door, but things are sounding creepy, and aha! Playing around with the boxes pays off. Oh, there's a sneak, yes. That's the same thing. So this guy owns a lot of copies of the same 2 books. Like a lot. Yeah, it's still... I guess I should look that one up. PFL, that's right. It's probably something famous, I just don't know. Oh, that's a chest, isn't it? It is an unopenable chest. That's interesting. Alright, the door. Okay. This looks peaceful enough, I suppose. It's a bit dark around the corners, but I'm guessing we need to go here. Yeah, yeah, camera. I will look at it. It's oil. Oil is good. It's just sort of exposed, but we'll see what you have to say.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink.
Very right.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Yeah, there are a lot of interesting things in this note. I hope we can see it again. Where it's like... I have a journal, right? Yeah. Daniel's note to self. So first of all, Alexander, go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander and kill him. His body is old, yours is young, therefore you can kill him. He does seem to realize that the problem wouldn't so much be, can I actually kill him? It's more, why in the frick would I want to kill this guy who's a stranger to us at this point? And the whole thing that it's one last thing, that there's a shadow following you that's apparently breaking down reality. I feel like that should have been one of the first things you mentioned. But also, he was probably very preoccupied with, we should murder this guy before he does horrible thing. But you don't want to tell us what the horrible thing is, apparently. So we're just supposed to go with this. And redeem us both by murdering a man. That should already be your first clue that maybe Daniel is already pretty far gone when murder is a redemption. Usually it's just suicide that's a redemption, you know? Redemption arcs sometimes just end in the person dead. And that's supposedly good. What am I even... Yeah, you can fill up a lantern like that. And this is... Oh, it's just the lantern. Do you ever actually fill this inventory? I don't think I have ever seen the inventory getting filled. Okay, so... we found our goal. And over here is... not much. Over there is a sign of some kind. There. And with sign I mean handle. Down. Yeah, down. Alright. That seems lovely. We're gonna go in a moment. Let's just get some light in. I don't know why it does that bar scratching thing. I haven't seen that before in game. It's every time I move. I'll have to check the footage how pronounced it is and see if I can find a fix, because it's a lot. Okay, but I think we're good now. Like, okay, we're still slightly insane. Lovely. Just a little bit of insanity. It's good for the soul. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, let's go. There are snakes hissing. There's snakes in the castle. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delight, he thought. Just like the ones at the consulates in Constantinople. Yeah, because it's some sort of rose water thing that they use to make people forget. Left shift. Oh, there is a sprint. Okay. Okay. This is big. Can I? Yeah. It's big ass hall. Here we do get to see the sky a little more. I'm gonna assume those flattering sounds are doves. And that is a horse, maybe? Okay, it doesn't sound much like a horse, maybe it's a bird of some kind. Anyway. Oh. Oh no.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright. So we're supposed to be going to the refinery, which it seems to really indicate is down. So that's lovely. That's just great. That's exactly what I want to do. Are these really rose petals? Is that what we're going with? Because they were like whooshing in the wind when we had that memory. Okay, I know, but I wanna check the way forward just a little bit. Refinery. Thank you for the translation. I don't read Latin. That's not even German. Fabrica Liquatoria. Yeah, fabrication liquatoria. Ah, okay. I know slight Latin, but everybody knows a little Latin. Alright, so that's gross. That's really gross. I like to imagine this is a man, like, curling out from this grossness. So... it's tough and pliant. Yeah, it can't be torn, but, like, can we use scissors? It doesn't look that thick. But that might just be a limitation of the texturing. It looks gross. It looks gross as frick. There is a certain part of humans that don't like. It looks moist and shining in a way that it would be splattery to touch and stuff. So that's, I think, some people think snakes feel. Snakes are actually completely dry. Kinda nice, even. I haven't held that many snakes, but the ones I have seem good. I just want to try, see what happens here. Oh. Oh, that wasn't very dramatic. One more. Come on. Okay, that wasn't pretty nice. Wow, okay, it is really gross, and you can't throw a rock through it. So, next door is the big one. Last time we touched a big door, it yelled at us, but I still think it's worth a try. If anything, there might be stuff. notes. Ooh, painting. And those gross things. Wonderful. See, this is that weirdly proportioned one again, where I'm like, why is there a beehive? It's gonna fall on those guys. And we already had a lot of religious stuff, but I don't recognize this from anything. This knights, maybe? I was thinking maybe it was Christ's awakening after death, but then it's not enough focus on a cave, it's just a nice landscape. And what's that? It's a building. Slightly pyramid shaped, but it's too sharp to be a pyramid. Stop hissing at me! You're not real snakes. You haven't heard that right. Okay, I'm finding a lot of oil. I still want that mod though. Alright, let's see what happens. It got upset. Oh, more of that stuff. And the ground is red now. Okay, we're gonna step. We don't know if it, like, maybe it does stuff to the air as well. The air seems pretty pure, a little dusty, but fine. What if that red stuff also affects the air? That would be a problem. Okay, how much do we have? Okay, we're okay. I don't know. Okay, so we got a wine cellar and a laboratory. Okay, try to find a way through that stuff. I'd say laboratory first, just to see what resources we got going on. Also, because the wine cellar is more down than I would like to go, so we're gonna go here. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Okay, so he has family in England. Oh, it's really dark in here. Alright. Are we afraid of something? I don't know what we're afraid of. I still press E to interact. I'm an idiot. Okay. There's another one down there. So go, 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 go. We'll be fine. What? It's just smoke. Oh, it's covered. Okay. It's not that dark though. Let's have a look at that. Stop doing... It's yelling at me. Why does the building hate me so much? Nice flame. Nice flame. Nice torch. That's what you are. That stuff sucks. And this corner is full of gross stuff. Oh god, okay. Now let's go to that side. We are brave. We can do this. It's not that dark, I guess. Snakes are back. Snakes are back. Stuff. Looking for stuff. Alright, there's stuff. Out in the light. Out in the light. Ah, it shouldn't be. What shouldn't be? Is that what you said? Okay, we're going downstairs, it seems. Yeah, I know. There's fire. There's interesting stuff. Okay. There's no way in hell I'm standing on that. That's a big no. I will check around the room. Oh, I'm shaking. I think that's me shaking. Yeah, probably. Got some light though. Just calm down. And we got this thingy-majig going on. So let's see what we got. Chemical relocation, of course. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments have taken its toll on many on my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Amazing! They're in the wine cellar, so we have to go down. I don't know what I'm looking for yet, though. I don't even know what would be useful. And I just have to say, as a chemist, biochemist by trade, this room is terrible for experiments. Not just even the darkness, but you really, really need good ventilation, especially if you're not completely sure what's going to happen. You could so easily suffocate yourself and or explode something. There are lots of interesting ways to die without ventilation. Honestly, it's better to do some experiments outside. Unless you're doing fun things that will be more on fire with oxygen. In general, controlled ventilation is really important when when doing chemistry experiments and physics for that matter. Science isn't just something you cook together in a dark room like this. I know it was a different time, but... Hey, okay. I wasn't standing on it! Oh god, that sounds wet. Oh no. I'm Danish, I'm not afraid of water. I'm afraid of that though. Oh, memory time. Okay.
I'm tired. There should be more coop rats.
Fuck's coop rats.
Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Aquaforces. Okay, so that was Daniel remembering Alexander doing some chemistry tinkering. Aquafortis. I don't think I've heard that term before. It's clearly chemistry, but... Okay, what you got here? Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compound lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamity and calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any other use. Impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find a chemical solution to my predicament. Artificial vitae. That's a word we're gonna see a lot, vitae. And the former components. I have no idea what calamine and orpiment even is. I don't know what any of these things are. Aqua was water, as you know, but I don't know enough Latin to know the rest. The fact that he knows that it reacts very violently to organic tissue is slightly worrying, because that suggests either he got some on himself or something on other people. Or something dead, I suppose, could react to that too. But it's just a little unsettling to think about. And he's losing hope he'll find an alchemical solution to my predicament. So for all his faults, at least he tried to, you know, do whatever weirdness he's trying to do, but artificially. Yeah, I know you doesn't like this, but we're almost done here. We get... Okay. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraints, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay. So our redemption is going to be killing this guy. And we just read his private diary? Did we just read the diary of Alexander? That somehow upsets me a little bit, actually. That's his own private stuff. I'm gonna keep doing it when I find them, though. Ah, that's another unopenable chest. Those apparently exist in this world. I don't know, what if there's something there? Okay. I'm getting weirdly insane. I should light more stuff. I got a bunch of tinder boxes now. Okay, let's just get the shaking under control. Alright, let's go back out. So the laboratory seems safe enough that I'm gonna regret saying anything like that. And we know the recipe. It was aqua regis we needed. Oh, I should have checked down there if it hit. Should have checked the lab for one of the recipes. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Stop with the voices. I don't like them. Okay, maybe some of the ingredients are here. I mean, there are a bunch of stuff on these shelves. Alright. Seriously, you label all your chemicals with just X's? Proper chemical labeling is really important, okay? Delirium prevents his button in application. Okay, it's not one of the things I need. And that's a baby crying. Oh, that is horrifying. Well, I missed you, but there doesn't actually appear to be any chemicals here. Okay, you can use the little lantern. Really? None of the chemicals are here? You removed all your chemicals from the lab? What's even the point? Why didn't you move the lab?
Closer, somehow.
That sounds bad. I'm moving more quickly now. I've already been through that without getting that. That makes me scared. Is the monster close by? Is something close by? Hello, light. Oh, I'm shaking so much. Okay. Let's head back to the creepy place. Okay, I know the ingredients are in the wine cellar, but I don't want to go to the wine cellar. The door slammed shut. Okay, I didn't get it. Oh wait, do you want me to get away from you? Well, that's not great. That's the first female voice we've heard. And she sounded very scared. Alright, wine cellar. See how far we get here. Is it too dark? It's too dark. Ah, yes! It is locked! Oh, glorious day! The wine cellar is locked. We can't go there. Oh, this is wonderful. Then we can stay in this big bright room and try to see outside, maybe. It's not even so much the sky you can see, it's just general natural light. Oh, wait. Is this it? Oh, it is the sigil of a giant bird. It's hard to tell what kind of bird we're going with. I'm gonna see. Is this a chicken? Which might be a chicken. I think it's supposed to look more fierce than a chicken, but it's still a really cool sigil. Okay, that door doesn't lead anywhere yet. So let's bomb up the stairs. How lovely. I'm guessing. Yeah, I can't. Can I? What is that? Oh, I can just move the door handle. Fair. Ah, nice and bright. It's daytime outside. I don't know if running is the best idea, really, but, you know, gets me faster around. Tabularium. The archives, yes. Okay, got 2 ways. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, I see you. I see you. I'm apparently not bent in that direction. Oh yeah, I don't think I can open this. Yeah, it also won't budge, and I can't just pull these off, so... We only got 1 door left. Hopefully that one isn't locked. Archives? Yay! The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay, I don't know whose story that is, but it is creepy childhood you got there. Did you hear something growling? I'm hearing something growling. I'm hearing something growling. Oh god, this thing doesn't have a door. Well, we know the footsteps don't actually mean anything. Lack of better. Check all the drawers. We know the snakes aren't real. Seriously, snakes, go away. I will check the note, don't worry, I forgot about it. Just wanted to check. I don't even know if there's
16th
anything.
of May,
Oh, sorry.
1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk.
feel you.
How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all.
Ooh.
An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
It's funny to see that note after, you know, the story of Rebirth, Amnesia Rebirth. It's Tin Hanan, even if they spell it differently. It's a surprisingly important character. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play this completely blind at all. I know too much stuff. But it's still fun. Whew, sorry, I'm just stalling a little bit before we move again, because things are scary. Okay. That moaning is apparently just a new sound we have in this place. Let's go in here. It's a little dark in here. So let's get a light going. I really get insane quickly. Okay, there's a note and there's drawers. Go away. I'm realizing I don't actually have to close the drawers behind me, but the mechanics, it's just kind of fun to slide things around. Well, the Machine for Pigs doesn't have a light mechanic, I like that. Alright. Wilhelm's contract. Okay. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Oh, I'm sorry. I did it. Wilhelm, House of Garage. Okay, so we hired a guy called Wilhelm for 3 years, and then we'll recommend him for the royal court, so like high society thing. And I'm guessing that bird I just thought was a chicken is actually a black eagle. That would make more sense. May no man break the seal. It was just lying out. I didn't like break the seal. There was no seal to break. Either way, I hope Wilhelm isn't too upset with me for that. Stop making footsteps without anyone there. I don't like it. Oh, it's lead time. Oh, was that the sound of a door? Okay. You can never trust the footsteps, that's the problem. That's another Greekie. I did talk a bit to my boyfriend about how you can tell if they're Greek or Roman. And basically the answer was, we don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna go with Greek just because they're the first ones, I think. Okay. Mostly bright in here. That's a new sound. That's a new sound. I can turn on the fireplace. Yeah. 2 shirts. What outrage. You can't put 2 shirts in one place. Ooh, I see a note. Just need all the tinder boxes. And books, apparently. It's really confusing me how all footsteps are. There's just so many footsteps. How am I gonna be able to tell when something's actually coming for me? Is this the paranoia you're supposed to get? Because I'm plenty paranoid. Alright, what you got?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Oh no, what
I
happened?
feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
Oh.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps.
You're such
The
a nice
crudely
guy.
carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still.
It is creepy, yeah.
At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Oh, that's a
I
problem.
was trapped.
Okay, so that's not a very nice thing to do to the locals that are helping you. Presumably you're paying them, but still they were scared for a reason. You're making them do something really weird and probably not appropriate. Alright. Oh, we have to continue. Why do we have to continue? Okay. Footsteps don't mean anything. Oh god, this door is slightly open. Okay. I'm already lost, have I? I haven't been here. Okay. Oh, maybe someone's walking upstairs. That would be okay. Because I'm going down, apparently. Old tomes. Old tomes? So everything we've seen so far was so non-dusty. Oh, it's so dark everywhere. Okay, is there anything interesting in here? Okay, there are a couple of things. And now there's a piano. Actually, is that an organ maybe? It's already gone, but that didn't sound purely like a piano. Oh, we got a lot of oil actually. I'm still gonna get them out, I don't care. Alright. Just getting stuff. This is still an unopenable chest, I know, yeah. Alright, I suppose. I hate that footsteps aren't a good sign. It's a big light. It's nice. Big lights. I'm probably going through my tinderboxes way too fast, but you're just gonna have to live with that, Daniel. Oh, okay. Local history. It's locked. Something that might be useful. Okay, it's very bright here, which makes me nervous. It's like... Is there anything here? Found a piano. I'm guessing I came from here. It's boring. Shield. Yeah, I probably came from there. That's the weird one with the beehive. It's the one with the ox. And the Greece. The Greek? The Greek. It's a big one. And that's baby Jesus. It is baby Jesus. This is probably something famous, but it looks real boring. Probably like an American city under construction. Oh wait, we're in the 1860s? When was America founded? It's probably around this time. My history's horrible. This one's kind of nice. What the actual fuck was that? What the shit is that? Okay, that was a big stutter. Okay, that's a rock. That's a rock. Oh god. Okay. That's a rock. Rocks are okay. Rocks are okay. Okay, there's a lot of stutters. And that's blood. Oh. Oh, that's great, and it's dripping. Okay, okay, move on. This is not my blood. Snakes are normal. Snakes are normal. Okay, maybe I can get into the old local histories at least. Here. There's another piano. Okay. Plenty of musical instruments around. Those are cobwebs, I hope. Even as cobwebs, those are enormous. Okay, but whatever made the new sound doesn't seem to be around here. I have to say I'm pretty happy about that. Isn't really a good place to turn on a light. Alright. Doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in here, besides you. Oh, was that a map actually? More instruments. I mean, it does sound kind of like a piano, but it has too much air to it. Tones don't last. Oh, what you got?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
Oh shit.
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So we were working with Alexander, preparing for all the earthquakes. The East Wing and the Western Hall. Since I don't know where I am, I'm not sure I can actually use these maps for anything. The Western Hall, East Wing. I don't know where I am. I don't even know. They haven't even marked entryways or anything. Like, that's a staircase. Great. So this. God, I have to go out again. I think I'm gonna stop soon. My nerves are getting bad. Alright. Just one more door. Sneaky mode. This door. Oh, this door's broken down. Ah, we're dying. We're dying. We're not dying. But I'm guessing... Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course that would happen. Okay. This is such a nice room. Okay, scrolls. Oh, so many scrolls. Yeah, I'm not looking through that. Kingdom of Prussia. Yeah, again, my history is horrible, but I see... Is this... That's Russia? That's only part... Hey! Hey, Denmark! That's Fyn! I live there! That's me. Alright, Bornholm. Okay, but if that's Denmark, then this is not even close to Russia. It's just... a bit of Germany and Poland, maybe. Prussia... Oh, Central Prussia, it's just there. Yeah. Thanks for that. Okay, so that's... apparently the kingdom. Right, but Daniel here is English, he's not part of that. Drawers always have at least one. Okay. No, wait, I was trying to rotate them. I need to know if it's another one about vegetables. Okay, I can't do that. There we go. Yeah, it's another vegetable. Knowledge of vegetables is apparently very important in Prussia. Oh! And this... The note is poisoned! It's arsenic! It's arsenic!
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless.
No.
I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Yeah, it really wants you to look at that light. It keeps turning you towards it. Oh god, I'm hearing something. Okay. Can I run? I want to get out of here. Oh god, oh, I'm sorry. I switched out of the game.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Well, that's always great, being drawn to the light. Oh, I can smell the pizza. Alright. I mean, it is pretty. Good that. It's very shiny and crystally.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Good call.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
You're not gonna show us that?
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. So, the nice Arabs that you were mean to helped you out. That's good. And you found an orb. Or, well, I think it's shattered. We got an orb. Isn't that lovely? The orb called to us even. It's kind of weird, actually. But I think that's the time I have. The pizza is here, and I'm hungry. And also, I think this is about as much amnesia as I can handle in one sitting. I'm scared. I don't want to go back out there. There's gonna be things that sound like footsteps and things that hiss at me, even though there are no snakes. Darkness in general. I'm gonna get my lantern stuff set up, so I'm not as worried about darkness. Then I'm only gonna be worried about monsters. But that's a part of the game. Those are supposed to be there. But oh god, this sounds so scary. So, I'll see you next time, Internet Void.